This morning we're going to be thinking about love. But first we're going to be thinking about lists. Many people, and I'm one of them, love a good list. I rarely go shopping without a list. And when I was thinking about this, I remembered one time when my son Michael was just wee, and I'm sure he was still at nursery. I don't think he was even at primary school. And I was having a particularly busy week, and when I picked him up from nursery, I said to him, we're going to have to go to Asda right now, and we're going to have to go without a list. And the wee soul was horrified, shocked. He said, shopping? Without a list? How are we going to go shopping without a list? We managed. We probably forgot some things and bought things that we didn't need, though. Did you know, though, that there are people, not only people who like making lists, but there are people who like finding lists that other people have lost or discarded or maybe left behind in the shopping basket or the trolley. There are websites which are dedicated to these various written lists that people have found. And not only that, but I discovered that there is actually a book. Someone has published a book of discarded grocery lists which have been found. He collected them, photos of them, and he's published them. The book is named presumably after one of the lists. The book is called Milk, Eggs, Vodka. Every list tells a story. And the blurb about the book on eBay says, if we are what we eat, then this book reveals deep truths about the average person. Not to mention more mundane truths, like a surprising number of people enjoy onions. And for most people, mayonnaise is very, very difficult to spell. Milk, Eggs, Vodka is a celebration of the humble grocery list. Almost anyone will find themselves engrossed in this voyeuristic look into everyday life. We all rush out and buy it. St. Paul was another great lover of lists. And while his own grocery lists, very sadly, haven't survived the centuries, we are blessed with the preservation of some of his lists within his letters to the various Christian communities, early churches that he wrote to. His lists, one of which we considered last week, and another which we'll be thinking about today, give us a look into the everyday life of our ancient brothers and sisters in Christ. And they give us, I think, a different way perhaps of looking at our own everyday lives, which really should keep us engrossed. You'll remember Paul's list from last week. Not milk or eggs or even vodka, but fruit, the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit, he told us, is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And in today's letter to the church in Corinth, we have another list, a longer list. And he tells us more about love. Love is patient, kind. Love isn't envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It's not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but it rejoices in the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things. Love endures all things. Now, lists are very context specific. The list I make when I'm getting ready to go on holiday is very different from the list that I make when I'm going to Aldi. Lists are purposeful, they're meaningful. So my holiday list for Iceland included hiking boots and a woolly hat, whereas my list when I went to Spain last month included sandals and a sun hat. My shopping list isn't going to include eggs or apples if I've got plenty of them, but I will include things that I already have run out of, that I know I'm going to run out of. And St. Paul's lists are no different. His lists are also context-specific, purposeful, and meaningful, because he is writing to people that he knows. And more often than not, he's offering advice, providing solutions and guidance, because he knows the troubles they're having. He knows what they need. He knows what they are about to need. Over the summer, we're going to be continuing to enjoy his list of the fruit of the Spirit, and we're going to be hearing more from Paul's letters written to different groups of people, and in each he'll maybe emphasize different qualities. There'll be different priorities to the fruit of the Spirit, depending on what those people need. And we'll gain a deeper understanding of those congregations and those people, real people just like us. And hopefully we'll also gain a greater and deeper understanding of ourselves and of the church and how we play our part. So we'll collect his lists, his understanding, his wisdom to help us in our everyday lives as Christians and in the church, in the here and in the now. And in this now, we're going to sing a hymn which is very much a list of what love is. We sing together now, hymn number 115, Love is the Touch of Intangible Joy.